Praise the Lord and welcome to our Monday evening devotion. I want to briefly remind you about something my dad mentioned last week, and that's vigilance. He talked a little bit about vigilance last week, and I want to talk about how vigilance plays a part in us separating. It plays a part in us receiving the mark on our head from God, and it plays a part in us ultimately bringing Jesus back. I'm going to read a verse in just a little bit, but first, how does it play a part in separation? It plays a part in separation because our vigilance is required to scan every individual little area of our life every single day. Does make sure that we are separating enough. See if we're not separating enough, because all it takes is one of those tiny little areas for the devil to get his foot in the door and try to push us very slowly away from separation and knock us off the highway of holiness. And as for God marking our heads, this vigilance is required for us to recognize every person and thing around us that is not like us. Because as it said in Ezekiel, God marked the heads of those who sighed and cried at the abominations happening within the church world. And if anything around us is not of separation and holiness, which we know that God absolutely requires, then it's an abomination. We have to recognize it. We have to be vigilant about that so that we can stay away from it, so that we can receive that mark from God. Now, what about bringing Jesus back? What does this have to do with that? Well, let's read the verse. 1 Peter 5:8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour." And vigilance plays a part because we know that the devil, as it said here, he looks to seek whom he may devour, he's looking to seek who he can pull off the highway of holiness. And why? Because we know that the devil is actively trying to prevent Jesus coming back with everything that he does. Which means that everything that we do has to be geared toward bringing Jesus back, and we have to be vigilant about it. We have to be vigilant about recognizing the devil's attempts to pull us off the highway of holiness. And we're teaching this concept even to our children at such young ages. Just this past month, I had my daughter memorize this very verse that I read. So I just wanted to remind you about vigilance, because it has to be a daily thing, just like taking up our cross and following Jesus. It's a daily thing. Everything that we're doing to bring Jesus back is a daily thing. And vigilance is required for separation. It's required to get that mark on our head, and it's required to bring Jesus back. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow.